Hi guys, this is Vlad from Rankjet.com, and I'm a developer on Rankjet.com framework, and in today's video I will discuss the kind of high-level overview of the Rankjet.com framework, Rankjet Web Automation framework. Sorry if I will be maybe not clear on some aspects, maybe some confusing explanation, but again it's a start, and I will just try my best. It's kind of late where I am now, but I will try to briefly again overview the Rankjet Web Automation framework here. So what we're looking right now at, it's a main screen, it's applications screen for the Rankjet framework, and we have few applications here deployed, as you can see. And let's go inside one of them. It's a Rankjet content distribution application. When you go inside of any application, there basically you can see the same screen. It's a multi-tab interface with projects, scripts. Scripts is where you store maintain all scripts that belongs to the application. You can create new one, you can edit, you can delete. You have utils. It's again based on the application context. It's kind of small application inside of the application, so it's utilities for the application. You have deleted tab. Deleted tab is where if you delete project or delete macros script from your application, it will not be wiped out immediately, but it will be placed on hold here for 5 days, and then it will be removed completely from the system. You have info updates. It's where you can see the application version, server version, and you have a option to sync it with server version. If by some reason, I don't know, something wrong with your application, you want to get the new one, you can always update from the server. It will get the configuration from the server and overwrite it on your computer, on your local application. Okay, let's get back to the projects. Again, that's the top level projects. Each project could have multiple projects inside, and that's the case for this one specific one. We have content posters, and we have a few Web 2 sites defined here, and self-hosted WordPress blogs as well. Content, again, we'll touch a little bit the content distribution application in this demo. So it's we released this application with quite a few, and most of the major Web 2 sites supported, and as well as the self-hosted. If you have your own blogs based on WordPress, it will be supported as well. We will now, with release, we will continue releasing the new supported sites here and new platforms, but that's how it is released now. Yeah, we got major Web 2 sites supported currently. For demonstration purposes, we got one of them running right now. It's a WordPress.com. So let's go inside. You can see we have accounts here, and accounts is one artifact that you will use as an input. You will have a list of the accounts where you're posting your content. You have a list of the content here. It's 25,000 of the contents here, and we have posted links artifact here as well. It's just a storage artifact that grabs basically successfully posted links from the result and put it here. So we have already like 5,000 links of the posted content. Let's see again an account. So you can upload your accounts using text area. In this case, you can use file to provide comma separated file of the accounts. You have upload custom source. That's actually very powerful concept that used throughout of the Rankjet application. What it allows you, basically to point to different project and use it as a source for your artifacts. So you can have option don't use anything, or you can use other project artifact, or you can use other project's result, or you can use other project artifact, which is fetching, basically just moving it. First option for artifact is just use it right where it is, but the last one is will copy or move artifact depending on if you use delete or not flag here. So in this specific case, you can use it's using Rankjet account creation with WordPress accounts, and then it's just whenever they're available there, it will grab them and move it to this project. You can use other project result, pretty much similar configuration. You just select the project, select the result keys, and specify it as a source. So imagine it's a very powerful, and that's how you actually can configure your campaign, your projects, and chaining of those projects. So in simple case, imagine you have account creation application which generate accounts. You're saying, okay, I need to maintain pool of 2000 accounts, and it will actually, whenever actually they become not available, it will generate more and more accounts. Then on the other side you have a content distribution application, and you're pointing your account artifact to use that one account creation application, and you're saying, okay, I need to maintain a list of 1000 accounts here. So it will actually grab, whenever actually you run out of accounts here to use, it will grab it more from the account creator and move it to this project. And it's a very flexible. It's just up to your imagination. You can do different campaigns. You can actually have one project that generates something, create result. You can have another project that get this result and use it as a source for the artifacts for the different project. You can have third project doing something with the result of the second project, and so on. So let's get back to the project menu here. We have task queue. That's where we will see all the tasks that generated for the project when they have some outstanding. Currently we don't have one, they all processed. On the project settings we have here interval between the posts. That's why it's not doing anything now, it's waiting for the next time. It's in 12 hours here. Log is where you will see all the events for the project. In this case we can see right away here the number of tasks were generated, when they were generated, and the other useful information. If you have some warning or errors, it will be posted here as well. So that's I think I'm just thinking if I'm actually covered all the basic summary. I will definitely release more videos, documentation later, but for now I just want just one more actually concept I want to cover here. So if you again go to the posters, you have list of the sites, you have WordPress running. Let's say you have a different client, or you have a campaign where you need to have different group of the accounts, and for example distributing content to different set of the sites. What you need pretty much the same configuration, but group it separately. So each project will have these action buttons, and one of them is clone project. What clone does, it will create the same project with the same structure, with the same execution script. Here is the execution script, and so it will be ready to use. You just load your accounts, your contents, and just run this project, and it will actually run in parallel with this one. It will reuse the same configuration again, the same scripts, but it will be separate. So let's clone one. Yes, let's clone. So you can see we created just WordPress.com 1. You're free to rename it, for example, I don't know, the user, some John, or whatever. Could be anything, So let's save it. Okay, and we got again, as I mentioned before, we got the same structure with the same artifacts. They're empty now because it's new storage, everything is the new, nothing in here. But all you need to do is upload your accounts or specify source for the accounts, upload your content or source. You can see that that's already by default actually using the same configuration, pointing to the same account creation application. But again, you feel free to configure it whatever way you want it. Let's go back here. You can see that both of them actually here. So all you do is just provide artifacts, start the project, it will run in parallel. Again, that's very useful if you, for example, have multiple users and you want to maintain them in different projects, or if you have I don't know, separate tiers for your actually campaign and you want to actually run them in separately, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and you will be able to post your links in tier 1 and tier 2, tier 3, and then you can actually interlink between them or point on your money site or whatever other configuration you will have in mind. But again, it's very easy to clone the projects and create as many of them as you want. I think actually I will wrap it up for now. It will good starting point. Again, I didn't mention, let me show you here. In configuration we have execution script. Execution script is a script assigned to this project, and in this case it's called WordPress posting. If you go into details, it will open the script editor. Script editor deserves definitely different separate video, and it's described very well in the documentation, but I will show you here. Actually, we click on it and it's loaded in the script editor with all the steps that you can delete, modify, compile, run, test, and all these things. And it shows here that being used by both those projects, one that original one and one is the clone one. And let's go back to the WordPress.com application. Yeah, so that's the script. So they're sharing the same configuration, that's why they're using the same script. So nothing again is changed here. I'm thinking about maybe something else, but probably not. Yeah, for the it would be enough for today, guys. I will again, I will try to release more often videos, and if you download your free version of application, again, the free version is pretty much the same as a paid one. Even the paid one is very affordable, but if you're thinking about just try it out without investing anything into it, you can download the free version and you will have the same functionality. Besides, it just doesn't have a automatic mode. It's basically running not supervised. You will have to do some manual stuff, basically generate task, run task. You can see they're available. If in the paid version, you will be able to just schedule it, start it, and forget about it. Again, so you can download your free version, take a look, take a feeling. You can go into help. Help is already, it's definitely not complete, but there are lots of things to actually to get again to read about it and get a better feeling about it. And it will be populated and growing as we go. Yeah, I think actually I covered most of the concepts here, but again, it's definitely not complete. It will be will be improved. Sorry, my voice losing. It's kind of late where I am now. So again, guys, I will wrap up this demonstration, and hopefully we'll pick up your interest, and you'll be watching and following, and I will release more videos and documentation, and we'll discuss. Definitely don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. Just feel free to have support right in the application. You can go to rankjet.com and contact us here. Let's go to Rankjet. I'll show you. We have of course we have contact here button, and as well we have forum. That's where actually I'm hoping that user will actually start discussing and sharing ideas and usage scenarios in the future. But for now it's pretty much empty. I just created it, but that's forum. That's where actually I will be constantly supporting and watching and replying, responding on questions, and in the future community itself would actually be hopefully supporting each other. Okay, guys, I will wrap it up now, and hopefully we'll again pick up your interest, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.